Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, another breakdown prediction. Like I said, if you guys want Lomachenko Nakatani prediction, let me know in the comment section. We're getting enough people want it. I'll do it tomorrow. But we got former unified champion Jeison Rosario after loss to Jamal Charlo, a competitive loss in my opinion, till it was stopped. Takes on another tough challenger, another rising star in the division in the WBC title eliminator, and Erickson Lubin. Okay, so this is a great fight. I think, like Kevin Cunningham been saying, this is probably one of the better co-features that we've seen in boxing. Bob Burnham said, who cares about an undercard? Usually Al Heyman don't have great co-features. Usually some guy, some smaller guys, some guys we don't care about. But now we got a really, really good co-feature. As far as the event, I ain't talk about it in the other one. Excuse me. As far as the event, they are fighting in Atlanta. If you're in Atlanta, State Farm Arena, I think they got a couple tickets left. If you want to give me a ticket, let me know. I come down. We got Brian Mendoza. So it looked like J-Rock pulled out. Okay. I don't know what happened to Julian J-Rock Williams. Like J-Rock supposed to fight Brian Mendoza, and he pulled out. So glad we did look at that. He pulled out the fight, and I don't know why. They just got him as a TBA now. And I just looked the other day. Maybe we know something. We know he came off a shoulder injury. So I don't know what happened, man. I could look on the internet. Let me see if I can pull it up. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I'm trying to figure out what happened to J-Rock. I just looked at it. I should looked at it earlier. He pulled out though. Okay. Oh, so Julian Williams injured, won't fight on the day, so he injured. Okay. 154-pound title holder Julian J-Rock Williams is set to make a long-awaited return on Saturday. Davis and Barrios pay-per-view, but Keith Idol reported Sunday the 31-year-old suffered an elbow injury and is out to fight. So his body's starting to break down. So that's probably I don't know. If he gets injured again, he got to contemplate his career. He made good money, and he's on some real estate, but we'll see. But then also you got the dude that Barrios fought on, Sean Porter. Errol Spence undercard was one of the better undercard fights I've seen in a while. Bakhtar Abdamadov versus he taking on Argenis Mendez. Mendez been in the game a while. Erickson Lubin and Rosario, we know the main event is Gervonta Tank Davis. 24-0, 23 knockouts, and 26-0. Mario Barrios for the regular title. Okay. But when you look at start off Rosario. You look at Rosario, 5'11", 70-inch arms, not a long guy. 20-2, 1 draw, 14 knockouts, been stopped 2. He been stopped every time he lost. Got stopped by Charlo, got stopped by Gallimore in 2017. He's beat, remember, Justin Deloach supposed to rise and be great. He beat Deloach. He beat Jamonte Clark, who was another guy who gave him a hell of a fight. Some people thought Clark won that fight. Fought Cotta, fought Williams. He beat Julian Williams for the Unified Championship. So, I mean, this is he's a good fighter, man. Just questions about his chin. He got knocked out by Charlo to the body, but he fell asleep in the round before that. He fell asleep in the corner right before that knockout. But Lubin, 5'9.5", 74.5-inch arms. So Lubin has a 4.5-inch reach advantage. Slight height disadvantage, but he's fought guys like Gallimore, Terrell Goucher, Ishe Smith. I think he was the first fighter to stop Ishe in 3 rounds. We know the Jamel Charlo situation. He fought Cotta before Charlo. We fought some good fighters, and he already got 24 fights, so he's a fairly active guy. But when you look at the strengths, you look at Lubin, I mean, technique, he looked light and day from, before he got with Kevin Cunningham. Night and day. He more technical, he more patient, he not rushing nothing. He seemed more patient, and some people could say maybe that's because of the knockout, but patient fighter. That's how patient and technical now. Remember, he was young, running through shit and running through guys. Patient, technical, good jab. Even better, left hand to the body. That's his thing. Good right hook. Just all around technical, fundamental fighter. And then on top of that, he got reach, he got athleticism, he got speed, and he using his speed and burst. And he patient. I can't stress that. His his patience is night and day. Some people, be like, he got knocked out. He gonna flinch or be hesitant to get hit. No, he gonna exchange, and he's really, really patient. I keep patient, and that's what you want to see: patience. Patience. There's somebody that's gonna wait and see an opening, and then he gonna throw that right hook versus an orthodox fighter. But I love the jab, the patience, the discipline, and the right hand to the body when you see him. And good fighter. And you talk about Rosario, man, a pressure fighter, man. I don't think Lubin fought a fighter that's gonna put the pressure on him that's on this level, or that I seen that's gonna put the pressure on him like Rosario gonna bring. Rosario gonna bring reckless abandonment, pressure. He loved the 1-2. That's one of my favorite combinations. He loved the 1-2. He got a sneaky good uppercut. He's a sneaky good counter puncher. Sneaky, get his head off the line a little bit. Left hook, he do throw it, but left hook, uppercut. Tremendous pressure fighter. And it's a wonder he got a pressure fighter. He been stopped a couple times. He still like the pressure. He gonna touch the body. Good body puncher. He got a funky jab, but it's a really good funky jab. And his punch is the 1-2. But you know what? He's settled with uppercuts. He's settled with hooks to the body. He's settled with the hook to the head. So he's a dude that got pretty good punch variety. And one thing about him, he gonna throw that little backhand jab. He gonna throw that jab. If it's like this or it's regular like jab, he gonna throw the jab. So he gonna walk to you. He gonna pick shots off. He gonna go in the high guard and and when you done punching or he gonna punch with you, he gonna do his thing. But that's him. Okay, when we talk about weaknesses, everybody gonna point to Rosario being knocked out twice. I think he loaded up on his shots a little bit. He kind of funky with the shots, so he gonna had his elongated motion. Other than that, man, you ain't gonna see him boxing on the back foot too much. He be in that peekaboo style, so you can run combinations, and he gonna freeze. He might throw a dish spray, but he gonna freeze, and you're gonna be able to get out of there. So one thing about him is chin. People gonna say it's questionable. Versatility, moving on the back foot, kind of load up on his shots. But other than that, man, that's it. Maybe he hit low sometime. He had Charlo complain, but he can really punch. And that's another. He got real punching power. He might be the biggest puncher in this division. But I can't think of nothing else. But he gonna walk forward and eat punches. So it's imperative that you, Lubin, have a jab. But Lubin, people gonna point to the Charlo knock out the chin. Goucher kind of hurt him, hit him on the temple. That's what that was. I think when he pulls straight, sometimes when he pulls straight, when he pull out of a combination, even though his chin tucked and he get caught coming out. When he when he get exchanged and he come out, he get caught coming straight back. So I think the remedy to that is he got chin tucked, kind of cross down, step to the side. But you go pull it straight back, but he get hit pulling straight back. People gonna point to the chin because of the Charlo situation. But other than that, I really don't have no complaints with him. Honestly, good foot movement. Somebody who don't believe in nothing but their power, but chin gonna be a question for a lot of fans. And I think the biggest weakness I've seen is him just pulling out. When he pull out, he get cut, he get touched. So right then, but then he only 25 years old. He's a fairly young fighter, so he polishing things up, but maybe exchanging a little bit too much. But other than that, when you talk about Rosario, what Rosario need to do to win, it's pretty simple. Apply pressure. Don't get hit with that one big shot. Apply pressure. He getting jabbed on his way. I mean, he gonna do everything he need to do to win. He gonna make up with the length discrepancy. He gonna close Lubin in. But I would just say cut the ring off more. But he was hurting Jamal. He was hurting Jamel Charlo. And I just think his biggest thing is cutting the ring off. That's another weakness, cutting the ring off. When he learned to cut that ring off and make Lubin just have to, either hold or fight his way out of fire, that's really gonna be his key to the victory. Cut the ring off on Lubin, make push Lubin in the ropes and cut him off and make him fight his way out, or either fight his way out and get knocked out. Other thing too is, when you exchange it with Lubin, punch one on his way out. When he kind of on his way out, he got great taking hands up, but it's an opening right there. Gloves can't cover everything. So when Lubin pulling out, I think for him, I'm trying to think about it. I think for him, the right hook is going to be the left hook. I think the left hook is going to be key for him. Left hook. Left hook. They should working on throwing to the temple. When Rosario with Lubin pulling out, left hook, or just throw a punch. Throw a right hand punch. When you sitting there exchanging with Lubin, and if he ever goes straight back, throw that right hand. He going to the side. He keep his foot. He keep his angles. He gonna kill Rosario. But Rosario got to erase the angles, push him back, use that jab. Work the body to open up the head. When the head open up, right hand 1-2 is his thing. That right hand is vicious, so he got a great right hand. And the left hook gonna be there for him. The left hook is a great punch versus southpaw fighter, and I think the left hook will be there for him. So Boucher has some success when I'm pulling out, but make Lubin cut the ring off. If Lubin able to run around the ring, you don't have to wait till 9, 10. Gotta wait till he get his second before he get his second breath, and the window to knock him out or beat him gonna be small. If you cut the ring off early and make Lubin fight his way out, that's his best chance to win. But you gotta remember Lubin got power too, so Lubin can end it at any time. Lubin ain't sitting on the shots as much as he was before, but if he forced to fight his way out of the corner, Lubin is just as dangerous as him, punching. So either guy can go at one punch, but you look at that Lubin, just do what you did versus Boucher. Just watch out when you pull out. Jab, right hand to the body. With Rosario, the left hook for Charlo, he's orthodox. Was a money shot. Why can't your right hook beat? I think right hook, jab, right hand. Keep moving off the spot. Make Rosario cut the distance off, and throw a lot of body shots. You know what I'm saying? With Rosario, at one point, once you work him out, lats, back, abs, calves, squats. I think at some point you should go for the kill. All right. At some point, push it. This guy don't like going back. So when you go back, sledge and hammer. What was it? I forget sledge and I forget the other one. Sorry, dude. But when you got an opportunity to push him back too, right jab to the body, left hook. Left jab to the body, right hand over the top. I think he got a chance to get this knockout too. It's a WBC title limiter. I would just tell him do everything you do from Boucher, lateral movement, run your punches. But guess what? Once a guy's still there in the 10th, 11th, 12th round, he dangerous and he desperate. I would tell him at one point, once you feel comfortable enough, you feel his power, if it do drop off, push him back. Push him back, start being aggressive and walk to him, but do it kind of with caution. Use your left and right, straight right hand, work up and down. He don't like going backwards. Anytime he push backwards, he reset all the way. So he's not going to stick and move. And I think Lubin, kind of late, before it get late in those rounds, when he started to drop off, I like to see him go for the knockout, but very winnable fight for Lubin. But Rosario going to be looking to land that one shot. I would just tell him keep his hands up, chin tuck, and don't try to push straight out. But angles, keep stepping over, get out of range. But I say down the stretch, when you give guys a second life, I would tell him take him out. Try a little bit to take him out. Push him back. He got power too. Rosario ain't the only dude in here, in my method man here to bring the pain. But that's just my humble opinion. About this fight, man. I picked Lubin from day one. I watched the film. My picks are subjective, so I watch the film. If I watch the film for the fight, I still like Lubin in this fight, and I think Lubin is going to get a late stoppage. I think he's gonna follow my game plan. I think he's gonna see an opportunity. I like Lubin in 11 and 10. I side with 11. I think Lubin gonna get the stoppage late. I just think it's gonna be there. I think Gollamore's a tremendous puncher. Lubin's a tremendous puncher. Charles is a tremendous puncher. But I think Lubin out of the three, I think Lubin is the more natural puncher. And I think at some point you're going to see him chop that tree down, and you're going to see that he still can punch. He kind of been on his feet lately, and that's great for this fight. But at some point, if Lubin want to keep his fan base, think stoppers. And I see somebody going. I can see somebody going down either or. But like Lubin at 10, I think it's going to be fun. So shout out to him. Shout out to Rosario for taking this fight, because he could have took an easy fight. Rosario right back in the title contention if you win this fight. Lubin right back at the top of the division, he win this fight. And a risk for Lubin. Charlo, if he's not there, guess what? You're going to have Errol Spence. You're going to have, everybody else coming up. Thurman, maybe Crawford, Sean Porter. So Lubin going to be ready to make some money either way. He win this fight. He on his way to the Charlo rematch. Maybe Charlo dropped the belt. Who cares? We'll see what happens. But I like Lubin at 10. Don't forget, if you want me to do the Mayoshi Nakatani prediction versus Lomachenko, let me know. Or was any other predictions you want? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. But don't forget to read me at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group. All links, description, the drop down box. You want to advertise your business on the channel, video request, chop it up, links there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. Check the fight prediction playlist. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Peace. All right, appreciate everybody for supporting the channel, man. Everybody that been here since day one. But if you want to continue to support the channel, you want to continue seeing me go to these fights, man, I appreciate if you do donate to the channel. Now you have several ways to donate, and you can like the channel, you can share the channel, you can subscribe to the channel. Most of you guys do that on everything, but financially, if I'm gonna go to Wilder Fury, Spence Pacquiao, and all the big fights, and I'm only entertaining going to the big, I'm only interested in going to the big fights, I'm gonna need you guys' support. You can reach me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anytime for any advice, or you want to advertise your business on the channel. It's another way you help support the channel. I do want to work with businesses and all that. But if you want to make a donation, Cash App is CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link is in the description as well too. Appreciate it. Peace.